Hello and welcome to PinoyAirsoft Evolution 5. Tonight, it's all about heavy metal and plastic rain as we look at the Mk43 Mod 0 / M60E4. World War II in Europe taught the Americans a hard lesson in dealing with machine gun squads. So they sought to replicate and improve on the lethal German designs they fought against with the T-44 prototype. The prototype led to the M60, a general-purpose machine gun meant to be the ultimate squad-level weapon. From conflict to conflict, it has evolved to keep up with modern war, until we come to the ultimate version, the M60E4, or the Navy Mk43 Mod 0. This isn't the first airsoft version, but A&K are the first to mass produce an affordable one that isn't made of plastic. This one is a metal monster that looks to live up to the ferocity of the real thing. And you can have one for the price of an iPod. Out of the box, it shoots at 407 FPS on .25 or a staggering 470 FPS on .2 grams or 2 joules. That's the maximum legal limit in Hong Kong. And unlike your garden variety upgraded M4, delivers that power in an unbroken hail of plastic death, an unrelenting 10 to 12 rounds per second. The hail just goes on and on, and on, and on. Contrast this with the M249. RF slows down after 3 or 4 seconds. The 249 is for a boxer with finesse, pouncing with quick jabs. Meanwhile, the M60 is for a drunken brawler. It just corners you and punches you, repeatedly, in the face.
Let it go down!
This isn't to say it's messy and inaccurate. The 470mm inner barrel delivers respectable 30mm groupings at 15 yards. The M60E4 has a vertical grip, designed to be fired in offhand stance, like a rifle. The revised bipod puts the center of mass between its pivot to make a stable shooting platform. Barrel release and handle are faithfully replicated, nice touches, but serve notice. But the ambidextrous safety works and will come in handy. The gas regulator actually controls rate of fire electrically. It's a nice touch, not even the high-end VFC versions can claim to have. The Mk43 is shorter than the standard M60. At a little shy of 1 meter in length, it's actually as short as an M249 Para with stock extended. Fully loaded, it weighs in at a solid 16 pounds. The sound-activated auto-winding box mag is also made solid, unlike the paper box VFC throws in. But unlike the M249 and more like older SAW designs, the box magazine sticks out awkwardly, out on the left. A&K's kit comes with everything you need to rock and roll. No extra batteries needed, as the box mag plugs into the gun for power. About the only thing that's lacking in this package is a couple of kilos of ammunition to fill up the box mag. It's all there, and everything is usable. And yes, even the user manual is useful, having been photocopied from a good source. Popping the top cover gives you easy access to the barrel style hop-up, which is not unlike on the 249. Teardown is an easy task with everything but the gearbox readily disassembled without tools. Under the metal, you'd expect there to be some very scary upgrades. Outside, the massive gearbox certainly looks solid and is also cleanly constructed. All the wiring into the gearbox is routed through a connector that plugs into the receiver. The spring is longer than normal. The motor is heavily magnetized. The gears are nothing special, but reassuringly well lubricated. The tappet plate, cylinder, and piston are longer than normal. Amazingly, the compression can only be described as appalling. It's baffling how it even manages to do 2J. Another mystery is the hop-up. Turning it even all the way up seems to do nothing to the BB flight path. Now then, the chinks in the metal monster's armor are showing. It gets worse. The box mag, a rare design innovation, is ruined by having the switch in the most awkward place it could possibly be. Even punching a hole through the ammo bag doesn't remedy this issue, as the switch stays hidden behind the battery. Though, the front set, given time to bed in, has a tendency to wobble. With some stress, the screws can come off the body, which, being made of a weak alloy, tends to let the screws destroy the threading. In point of fact, we had to change out all the screws with common stove bolts to hold it together long enough to complete this review. The problem extends further elsewhere. Putting stress on the magazine mount can cause one of the screws to shear off the receiver and later cause the entire mount to separate. In the end, we can only recommend the A&K Mark 43 with some reservation. Out of the box, it is quite a capable BB hose. But ultimately, the A&K Mark 43 is let down by all the shoddy materials used to keep it affordable. If it could only take as good as it dished out, this gun would actually be skirmishable. Granted, it's still the most powerful support gun you can get out of the box. That is, until the screws come loose.